Hello, it's Miss Ellis. This week in the library, we are going to be celebrating dots. The dot book is by Peter Reynolds, and on usually around September the 15th-ish is International Dot Day. This year we're going to be celebrating on the 16th, which is Wednesday, and we're going to be Skyping with Peter Reynolds, which means he's going to be talking to us through video on Wednesday at noon. So I hope that you and your families will be able to join us at 12 o'clock noon to watch Peter Reynolds as he talks about the dot for International Dot Day. Now, this is a really good story. This is Vashti, and Vashti is a little girl who thinks that she can't draw very well. She's not a very good artist. And she learned something very important one day in art class that her teacher teaches her. So let's read the story and find out what she learns. The Dot by Peter Reynolds. Art class was over, but Aunt Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. "There," she said. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. Then she pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold, with her signature right there. Well, I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot, and the blue mixed with the yellow, and she discovered she could make green. A green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. See how the dot's white and she colored all around it? At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. See all of her different dots, but every single one of them was signed by her. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're really a great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with the ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, what do you think she's going to say? "Sign it." And that's the end. So boys and girls, when you take ownership of something, it becomes yours. And that's the moral of this story. And just because someone tells you how to do something, or you think that you know that there's a particular way to do something, doesn't mean it's correct. There's so many different ways to make a dot. There's so many different ways to do something. You just have to find your own way to do it. I hope you enjoy Dot Day in the library, and I hope that you can make your own mark in the world. I'll see you next time.